Well, as you can see, we've got another sun-washed day, which it wasn't at noon all morning. This is a gift. It's 42 degrees. Tomorrow's going to be even warmer, with 50% chance of rain. Windy, and then tomorrow night, very windy. Suki's been begging to come this way. And so now we're going to the mailbox. But I needed to take a little different route, more of a sightseeing route for Suki's benefit and mine. Get out and make a little more of a walk out of it. Days are numbered when we'll be able to do this for 3 or 4 months. And so as long as I can, I'm gonna daylight savings time ends tomorrow night. There she is. And then it's going to get dark early. But the trade-off is we got more light an hour earlier in the mornings. This morning I was up at the computer in the loft, aimlessly looking at Facebook, and I can't really get to work on editing till I've been up and had a couple cups of coffee. And I looked out down from the loft and out the west windows in the kitchen. Still dark, 7:15. Jesus, God almighty, 7:30, still dark. Felt like I could take a nap. Went down the bedroom and got in bed, turned off the light. Still dark, 7:45. My God. And I know that living 100 miles further north than I used to in Wisconsin, that's the way it is around here. So I had a good hour nap. Tried to take a nap again an hour ago and laid there for half an hour. Suki up on the bed with me. Everything was right except I wasn't sleepable. Opened my eyes and looked out. Sunny day. Okay, up and at 'em. Do something. Go for a walk. Come on, Suki. Well, that was quick. So Sunday morning, it should be a little different story. Well, I got a whistle, I guess. On the radio this morning, they were talking about delisting wolves from the endangered list, and maybe even offering a hunting season for wolves. What do people do shooting wolves? Never heard of anybody eating wolf. Maybe they skin it out and stuff it to amaze their friends. With this hideous, huge wolf that I shot, it was attacking me, and I stabbed it and then shot it and killed it. And here it is hanging on my wall. Isn't that cool? Well, we've apparently got like 6,000 wolves now in the U.S. Half of them are in Minnesota. And I guess currently you can shoot a wolf if it's self-defense. If the wolf is delisted, I guess you can shoot them for whatever reason. But if they bring a hunting season into effect, then you'll only have, what, 2 weeks of a hunting season to shoot wolves? Well, that aside, I know there's poaching going on, not necessarily of wolves, but of deer. I hear gunshots going on all the time around me. Get around dusk and there's people feeding wolves. They've got farm patches devoted to feeding the deer. That's what I meant to say, poaching deer right and left. I don't know that for sure. I haven't seen people shooting. But I come from northern Wisconsin where this very same thing is going on. What's the DNR going to do? I don't know what's in there. I didn't order anything. That's what I'm talking about. God almighty. 2 days ago, I got home from town, parked at the end of the driveway to go get the mail. I stepped onto the highway and bam! From right down 1/8 of a mile from me at the intersection. Holy crap. I yelled. I don't know, remember what I yelled. Stop it! Something like that. Heavy duty firearm. And then getting out of the car, go in the house, bring in my groceries. Bam! Sounds like it's coming right next door. Like up at Dennis's property. This went on for a half an hour. Well, it's where I live. It's what people do. Keep telling myself I have to get used to it. I will get used to it. No, I don't think I will. It startles me. Well, especially that close. Usually it's a mile or two off. Not quite as annoying. I've always wondered, how do these men afford the shells to do so much shooting? And some of them go outside and they're shooting for a half an hour. Bam, 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 like they've got a bump stock, which I think they do. Who cares if it's illegal or not? What's anybody going to do about it? At least not yet. They're not out shooting up crowds in a school or a concert venue. So, what else do I have here? Christopher Madison, please join us for this complimentary dinner event. And you know what it's for? It's to sell me hearing aids. Miracle Ear. Well, I'm saying that because I got one yesterday. You're invited to be our guest for a free meal. Open it up, knowing full well it's going to be something as sketchy as that. And sure enough, the Miracle Ear. got my deck back. Yeah. Well, let's see what we got here. Complimentary dinner event. Imagine a life without pain. It is possible. This is going to be held at Sparkling Waters. Join us for a complimentary dinner immediately following. Discover a life free of pain without costly and painful surgery. No, they're selling opioids. The menu is sirloin and chicken marsala. It sounds hoity-toity, right? Stem cell therapy isn't the future. It's today. Well, that's as much as I need to read. I'm sure it's a good deal, and it's free. Huh. That certainly is well packaged, huh? This is the code reader. Which one did it come out of? This is for my blood thinness self-checking machine. And they send me reinforcements whenever they decide I need it. But I've still got 2 boxes of these. 3 or 4 weeks ago, there was a mix-up, like things go in this computerized digital world. I was running low on supplies. I mean, like I only had 1 test strip left. And they're supposed to be coming automatically, like they monitor what I'm using and then ship accordingly. Like this arrived unbeknownst to me that it was on the way. So I called. Did I call, or is there some way to do this online? And I ordered more. And like the next day, I got a shipment. Oh, that was fast. Wow, that's really next day air. 2 or 3 days later, I got more supplies in the mail. Well, they had me on automatic refill. Unbeknownst to me, had they ever said or sent me an alert, more is on the way. I don't know. It's just a snafu. Very typical of these days. You don't really talk to real people. You do it either on your phone through an app, or you call in, and you never talk to a person. You just punch in numbers regarding what you want. It's surprising sometimes that this world holds together. Well, I guess it's not. In this country, look at the past 4 years, how things are downgrading to chaotic. Socially, culturally, humanly. Pot roast has been in the slow cooker since 5:45 this morning on low. It's now 3:35, and I tried this at 2 o'clock. This is top, bottom, round, something like that. And I tried it at 2 o'clock, and it was chewable, but not. That's better. Recipe called for 2 tablespoons of flour, optional, but they want you to add that for a thick gravy. That's quite delicious. I haven't had pot roast for years. I went looking in the meat case for a roast, butt roast or whatever. I'm not real familiar with the cuts, but all of them were big. Would have taken up half of this crock. Then I found this thing. That's perfect. Oh, that's good. Good, good, good. This is some epic wind. I've been up in the loft And it is escalating like every 15 minutes. It's just become a gale. And what got me down and out here was I heard a large clunk. Tree has hit the garage or something. I'm not seeing anything out here that's down. The sound of it is very impressive. I can't imagine being in a 100-mile-an-hour, 150-mile-an-hour hurricane. What that must sound like. Oh, that's not going to go anywhere. How can I hear such a loud thump and see no evidence of anything? Even my vernables are staying put. Even my hat is stayed in place. Suki has been needier than usual for something. I don't know quite what. But she's been coming over to me up in the loft, constantly wanting something. I finally had to tell her to go lay down. She did. She always does when I get to that point. It's rare, but I'm just wondering if she's sensing that she needs reassurance or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what she was about. It's going down. Was 44 earlier, a couple hours ago, but it doesn't seem to be dropping as precipitously as they indicated. That's it for this time. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button. See you next time.